Hello? What's up?
Hey, Carl, what's up?
Okay, folks, saddle up. We're here for group chat episode 34. We got
35.
35, actually.
35.
Exactly. We got a great show for you guys today. We're going to be calling Marcus Kleveland. We got a call from Marsha over at Trollhagen talking about the longest lap. We got trivia. We got turbo takes. We're going to keep this one short and sweet because our office staff is cooked. We just got back from the East Coast for the Bomb Hole Beatdown, and we are doing this Locks Open live stream all week. So we got a million things going on. So we're going to do a short and sweet Bomb Hole group chat today. And in studio, it's kind of the staff of the Bomb Hole. To my right, we got Dixon May. What's going on, Dixon?
Good. Sweating already.
Are you nervous?
Oh, extremely. Pits are wet.
Nice. Already. We're 1 minute in. What's your role for the listeners that don't know who you are?
You know, that's a great question, Chris.
Do you have it? You don't know? Just confused?
What I tell people is I take a bunch of loose ends and kind of tie them in a knot.
Exactly. You're a weapon.
Yeah.
Jack of all trades. Editor, filmer for the... He's not quite able to explain it.
Extra hand
Actually
to
give you
around.
an answer. He edits and films stuff.
Yeah.
We got Silk D, not in the production booth. Silk D in the talent chair.
Thank you. I'm honored to be over here. It's significantly hotter.
Yes.
I am wearing a hood, though.
Yeah. Love it. And we got Seth Hewitt in studio. What's happening, Seth?
This brain is fucking mush.
Yep.
It's great.
Does it have anything to do with the pile of product on your desk?
I just figured mix it up a little.
Go on with
Decorate
some-
Raymer's corner.
Yeah.
Subtle logo placement over there.
Yeah, I got best slam.
You did.
We'll get into that later.
We'll get into his branding injury that happened at Bomb Hole Beatdown. But till then, we're going to get into Nitro Turbo Takes. No, we're not, actually. We're going to get into... What are we doing? Trivia. Hold on. Let me find this fucking drive. Can you edit this? Let me tell you.
I prefer not to. I'm going to be honest with you. We'll see. I'll be making a decision later.
All right, we're going to get into Run Through a Wall Trivia.
Welcome to Run Through a Wall Trivia.
Okay, just so you guys know how it works. I think you guys all know how it works, so I'm not going to do it this time.
You're fired.
Who gets to decide who goes first?
Who goes first?
We got, I mean,
Who hit it first?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a bit of the honor system. I will be replaying any close calls in the edit.
I guess
Doesn't help.
I guess I'll be.
Yeah, you kind
be the
of.
judge.
I'll be the
You
judge.
see, Seth's
Your peripheral
buttons,
vision must be fucking insane if you're going to look at Dixon and Seth at the same time.
It's maybe biased.
I don't think I'm going to get
Seth's
any,
button
though.
is a little hidden over there.
Yeah, it's hidden.
Just saying.
I don't have any salts.
Well, you might
I
not
got a- I
have
got a
to
singular one.
use any because.
Seth has about 45 over here. I'm just.
All right, let's get into Run Through a Wall Trivia. First question. What pro snowboarder has an X Games medal in border cross and skier cross?
Sean Palmer.
That's correct. Am I keeping the tally?
Yeah, you're keeping a
Oh,
tally
this is
too.
new for me.
Just so the viewers know, I
That's
didn't
one.
stand a chance on that one.
All right. All right. Seth has one. Next question. Dixon ate an entire loaf of garlic bread and did what after eating it?
Woke up in the middle of the night shaking and threw up.
That's correct. That is correct. He's on the board.
Thank you.
Okay.
That is a fact.
Next question. We'll get into that later. We can really sink our teeth
Yeah,
into that.
don't interrupt the trivia.
What rider designed the Burton Deep Thinker?
Yeah, no shit, dude. Come on.
5, 4. Don't you know that?
No.
What?
I know it's like
Dixon
the
is
Danny
an
Davis.
industry
I follow him on
Don't
Instagram.
you have a Burton Deep Thinker?
Two.
You have two.
You have
Correct.
two of them.
Nobody knows here. Burton Deep Thinker.
Yeah, no.
Danny Davis.
That's correct.
Oh.
Good job, Seth.
Incorrect.
Sorry, Danny.
What? He
Incorrect?
didn't design it?
It's
Not the art.
No, I'm talking about the design of a board, like not
The specs.
like design.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Not
I see what happened there.
did the.
no
I would have said did the graphic is how I
Got
would.
it. Okay, that's my bad. That's my bad. Yeah, no
Dixon
worries.
just going to catalog that for later.
Yep. But I see. I could have been more articulate. I'll give you that.
No worries.
Okay. What bomb hole employee got second place in the USASA competition last year?
Me.
That's correct. Silk.
Thank you.
So Dixon has 0.
Yep.
And you
Yeah.
guys are tied at 2, just to let everybody know what's going on.
How many do we have left?
I'm not sure. It's hard to say.
Yeah, that's actually, you're not going to get an answer out of that one.
What speed does Dixon watch every...
1.75.
That's correct.
I know I beat you. So
I
he
love-
wasn't even
you,
going to win.
definitely beat me.
I
on this,
love
so.
that Dixon didn't get that. That's great.
He's locked up.
Yeah, what's going on over there?
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yep.
Just fiddling with the salt.
He is fiddling pretty aggressively.
Sorry.
What medal did Shannon Dunn get in the Nagano Olympics? 5,
Bronze.
4. That's correct. You guys are tied up.
Thank
3-3.
God I was going to say silver. So
Yep. All right. Next question. Today, what Baumel employee threw up from laughing so hard? Who got it?
was that me?
That was
you. That was you.
That was me,
you.
and it was also
That was
me.
you.
No, that was
Let's
definitely me.
let's see if Dixon knows this one.
I'm gonna go with Dixon May.
Yes, that's correct.
Yep.
Okay, you're on the board. You got that right.
Nice.
All right, next question. Who was episode number 1 of The Bomb Hole?
Are we talking released or recorded?
Released.
Justin Benny?
Yep.
I hit that preemptively. If he got it wrong, then I was up next.
So
Smart
it's also on the wall over there. If you were curious.
Why didn't you hit the buzzer then?
Because I didn't remember off the top of my head, but
Yeah.
I did.
I would have thought that 1.75 brain would be firing a little faster on these
Yeah.
questions.
His AI is not
It hasn't kicked in yet.
right now. He must be
weekend.
overheating.
Sorry.
He's overheating.
He's overheating.
Yeah.
All right,
You gotta
next
keep
question.
that AI cool.
Name a trick that Bjorn Linus did over Chad's Gap.
Cab 9.
That's correct.
Dixon.
This is a barn
sorry.
burner.
I'm doing my best.
You guys are tied at 4.
What are we-
And again, Dixon has 1. And
We're on the
he
board.
was also the answer as well.
It was a bit of a lob.
Yeah, a little bit of a lob. All right, next question. What Finnish pro snowboarder is also a television host?
Arrow.
That's correct.
Shit.
All right. Silk takes the lead.
For what show?
I don't know the
I
name
don't know.
of it.
He did like the worst drivers in Finland.
Yes.
He did that, but he also does some other thing, I think.
Okay. Next question. What Baumel employee was pursuing a career in criminal justice before working? Next question.
That was that was also me. That's
I think I know the type of questions Dixon's going to be answering.
You think I missed one already though?
All right. Next question. Name a founder of Boarding for Breast Cancer. 5. I think that was Silk.
That was Silk.
5.
Barry Kristen.
4.
Damn it.
Not according to Google, but she might
I
be.
mean, Google definitely knows better than me.
I don't think she is, though.
Seth.
I'm going to go out on a... Circe?
Am I allowed to go again now?
I mean, we don't really...
Should we throw it to
don't-
Dixon? Just Dixon, your
Dixon
turn.
looks bewildered, so I'll throw back to you.
Shannon Dunn.
That's correct.
Yeah, and Tina Bassage, right?
Yep, that's
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job. Way to come through. Technically, you guys both got to do a solid
I
for getting
did.
one wrong.
Solid
Did you do one?
choice.
Okay.
Good batch. Good batch.
All right.
It's so good. Bombhole.com.
Last question. What did Lizard say about Dixon after he reported a 0.5 on his wellness check-in at Loon?
It's nice to know that robots have feelings. We got there, folks. We got there.
All right, so Silk took it home. Good,
Thanks.
congratulations, Silk.
Thanks.
Yeah, good job.
I'm going to put this on my nightstand.
The glue is not dry yet, so keep that
Okay,
in mind.
I'll just
Yep.
leave it right here then.
Yep.
Perfect.
Well, that was it. That was trivia, guys. Pretty
That was
good.
awesome.
Yeah,
That was great.
it's one of my favorite Lizard quotes from the trip.
Yeah, that was a good one. It's nice to be on this side of the trivia.
Yeah,
You know?
is it? Yeah, feeling a part
Flex
of it.
my muscles a little bit.
You did good.
I won.
Great.
Damn,
Did-
you pay
did really
attention
good.
all that time.
Yeah.
You know, in the booth.
All right, we're going to keep things moving. We're going to get right into turbo takes.
Nitro Turbo Takes, presented by Nitro Snowboards.
Did you make that?
This intro thing?
Yeah. It's great.
Nitro Snowboards is built on
But that's
a
Canute
group of
talking.
people who just like to go snowboarding, and they build ramps
not Danny
for
Davis?
snowboarders, and we're here for the community. So if you like that, then you like Nitro.
All right, Canute came up with these questions. Have you ever met Canute? Do you guys know him?
It's a pleasure every time.
Yeah. Dixon, what do you think about Canute?
He's awesome.
Yeah.
Boom.
Well said. Well said. All right, first question. This is for everybody. Favorite thing about the bomb hole?
I'll go first. The vibe. It's just great in here. We're always having fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every day is a great day.
That's true.
The bomb hole.
I'm going to say the looseness of it. I think that applies as an employee and just as not an employee. I think it's loose, not too much structure. I think that keeps it fun.
Getting to meet just all of my snowboard heroes on a daily basis is still blowing my mind constantly.
You know what my favorite thing is like we are dipshits. Like today, I didn't even really make a joke, but Dixon started laughing so hard while he was taking a sip of water and he went outside and threw up. Like that's pretty, it's a fun play. When somebody's laughing so hard they throw up, like we're doing something right.
You caught me at a bad time.
There's vomit right outside the front door from Dixon today.
Yeah.
That's a win.
That can't be just timing.
No. And all the listeners in the community and our squad when we go places. I got
Yeah. Also, really quick, Dixon, do you mind throwing this away for me? Because we had to move the trash can over to Dixon.
Yeah.
Just in
Because
case
he
I
was
threw
worried
it
he would throw up again.
Yep. All right, next question. Seth, if you could only choose one shape, would you choose twin or directional snowboard for the rest of your life?
That's an easy question. I would choose a directional twin. No, I'd probably just a directional. Yeah.
Really?
Well, like not like a swallowtail. I'm just saying like the alternator.
Yeah. Okay.
It's kind of you can go fakey.
True.
Okay.
Not really going too much more half of my life's over, by the way. You know what I mean?
So is that half the board for you? Is what you're saying?
Yeah. So
I see,
I'm
I
kind of in
see.
the back half of the life. So it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'm going.
So you're not going
direct.
switch that much.
Not going switch.
Me neither.
Definitely not going switch fast. Yeah.
All right, next question. Dixon, which snowboard film was your favorite this year? In parentheses, obviously played in 1.5 speed.
I'm gonna have to go with the Sinister Head Underwater. I thought it was awesome.
And just to refresh the listeners about the 1.5, not all, it's actually 1.75.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
can you just clarify your habits to the audience?
I watch all my YouTube videos, movies, podcast in 1.75 speed.
Comedies?
Yeah.
Something about Mary?
Yep, that was in 1.75.
Avatar?
Yep. Well, no, I watched that in theaters, so that one was.
Was it hard? It
Yeah,
must
was
have
that
been really
just
slow.
torturous?
In theaters, it's a little better, but on the planes, it's torture.
Yeah.
He was
bad.
just jamming his face into the wall on the plane. I sat next to him. It
Because I was falling asleep, not because
he couldn't play it at 1.75.
All right, Silk, who's got the best fit in the booth today?
I mean, besides me, you.
Oh, that means a lot. All right. Chris, who has the best backside lip slide in snowboarding? That's a big question. My initial answer's Mark Wilson, but he's kind of retired. He's kind of a marketing guy now. So active pro, Forrest Bailey's got a really good back lip. I mean, Tommy's got a good back. Final answer, Jed Anderson. I'm going Jed Anderson. All right, next question. Who would win a UFC fight? Everyone against everyone. Who would be the last man standing?
Hold on. So this is like a free for all.
Like it's just like
we're
it's
all
a
in the cage.
fight to the death, like vibe. I think, right?
Well,
That's
Last
gotta
man
be-
standing.
That's got to be Silk.
in order of operations, I think you're done first.
Yep.
And then I think I don't know.
I think Silk, because
I did win that punching.
he
game.
won the
He did.
punching
Did
thing
win the
at,
punching
at
game.
the
In the arcade.
I won
at the
game.
Mountain Club. Yeah, Silk. Final answer.
I'm going Seth. Sorry, Silk.
I feel no, that's fine. I feel like the
I think
hockey
Seth,
dude.
he could fuck everyone.
hockey
up.
dude.
He's a dad.
Yeah,
He's got dad
You
strength.
got dad strength. I don't have dad strength.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah. Both of you guys, the thighs on you guys too, just planted. Very
Yeah,
thick
hold on.
thighs.
But, now that it's
I feel
Nitro
like
Turbo Takes, I think it's a great time to take a detour and talk about something for a long time. Dixon, earlier in trivia, we mentioned something about your previous career choices.
Yeah. Yeah, you should share that for the audience.
Maybe elaborate.
Yeah, and went to college for criminal justice, and then I was in cop school for about 6 months as a cadet on campus. But then all the other kids were taking it a lot more seriously than I was, and the uniform isn't great. The pants are like really tight on my thighs, so I was like, I don't know that I can do this for another 30 years, so I quit.
So if you, just to like summarize, if you had narrower thighs, you could potentially be a police officer right now.
Correct.
Yeah. And for those that can't see or haven't seen these things, they're monstrous. These thighs.
I'll put a visual on the screen.
Yeah.
Thanks for sending me that photo.
There's
Dixon.
not a lot of leg room under the table right now.
Yeah.
It's
No,
all thighs.
he is hogging it.
All right, next question. Seth, from your experience, what makes a good professional snowboarder?
A good professional snowboarder is someone who is willing to do the job and get it done. You know, whatever that job is. You know, I know it's just snowboarding, but sometimes you don't want to snowboard. Sometimes you don't want to go to the event. Sometimes you don't want to go to the photo shoot. But the ones that do just their job, then that makes a great professional snowboarder. And they're professional.
Bill Belichick, do your job.
Yeah, do your job. If everybody does their job, then you don't have to worry about anybody doing their job.
Oh, nice.
All right, Dixon, do you prefer spinning backside or frontside more?
I'm a really bad backside man myself.
And you also referred to it once that everyone was confused. What did you call it?
I called it spinning outside to inside.
What the fuck?
Because you start outside, like with your body
Outside
opened
of
up.
outside of what?
Yeah, I'm lost.
I don't know.
Outside of
Like inside being like tucked up and on
inside as in your organs and outside as in your skin.
Correct, maybe. But yeah, about backside to answer your question.
He has since learned the terminology.
Do you think we should try to should we try to change it from front side and backside to outside to inside or inside to outside?
No, I feel like-
change.
Let us know in the comments.
No, like when you spin backside, you're like winding up, you're big and opened up, and then you spin, towards the inside of the rotation. And then if you're going front side, it's the opposite.
There's nothing. I do not
It's
follow.
not like I don't refer to it
There's
like
nothing
this
to-
all the time. It's just like
Sometimes.
yeah.
I don't follow.
Like I understand in golf because you're outside your body, you're way out here, outside inside swing, but there's nothing to be outside of.
That's what I'm saying. It has
The
to be
rotation.
relative to what?
The rotation.
To going forward.
Like if you were doing a circle, if you were doing a backside circle,
like clockwise or counterclockwise.
I'm goofy, so for me it'd be counterclockwise.
Okay.
Like for me, my arms would be, or like my outside arm would be on the outside of the circle. My body would be at the center, and then I'm spinning and I'm bringing it in towards the inside.
That's how you start your backside spins? That's your first problem right there.
No wonder you're calling it outside.
You don't need to do that much. All right, next question. Silk, would you rather go splitboarding for a day or ride the resort on a Saturday?
Oh my god, that's incredible. Canute knows me much better than I thought he did because that was really hard. I'm going with the resort on the Saturday. Sounds fucking awful, but you'll see me there.
Not a splitboarder?
No.
All right, next question. When was the last time you did a front flip on your snowboard? For me, I didn't do one this year already yet somehow. Normally I do a lot of them. I did last spring probably, or at I was doing them at Copper probably. That was the last one I did. All right, next question. What is your favorite bomb hole merch of all time?
It's probably this beanie that I wear constantly.
Covering up that lettuce that is just crustified,
Yep.
deep fried lettuce. Mine's Sam Taxwood tea.
Oh, that was good. I gotta go to the VX crew. I gotta do it before you steal it.
I'm going Sam Taxwood tee. I love it when we're all wearing it with Sam Taxwood.
Yeah.
Even better. Should we make another one of those?
Yeah, we need to make
Joey
this.
B, how you doing with the sunscreen face?
Yeah, that needs to happen. All right, Seth, what's your favorite snowboard film or edit you've ever made?
Inexact Odyssey. It was you could call it a film. I filmed it. It was my first time kind of using the Super 8, and I didn't really have any plans. I just bought like 10 or 20 rolls at the beginning of the year, and we just did a few trips and mashed it all together, and it was I love that project, but I think it's gone from the internet because they unlisted it or some shit. So yeah.
Damn.
Inexact Odyssey. I got the hard copy. Come find me.
All right, Dixon, are you nervous still?
Yes.
That's not a question. I'm just checking in.
Still, yes.
Maybe we could just do a little check-in
Yeah, we
every 20 or so.
Okay. Next question. Dixon, what's your favorite moment so far being a part of the Bomb Hole crew?
probably the first week I was here, the Armada crew pulled up for something, and then it was like T-Bird and Reed Smith and a bunch of other pros who were just in the office hanging out, and it was very awesome. I was terrified at the same time, but it was a very like sudden, like 0 to 100. Like, all right, here we are. This is just normal now.
Follow-up question. Who's your favorite person that you've met so far?
Good question.
Probably Todd Richards. He was cool. I only met him for a brief second, but I think he's hilarious.
Yeah, he was interrogating Dixon. It was amazing. All right, Silk, what's your favorite bomb hole episode you've done so far?
Oh, man, dude, I've done so many. I'm actually going to say your episode, Chris. Not because you're like cooler than everybody else, but that was a fun one just because you are my boss. And so I got to learn a lot more about you. That was cool.
Thanks, Silk. Yeah, appreciate that. All right, last question. This is for everybody. What's the best trend in snowboarding right now?
Dixon.
Yeah.
Dixon?
That's a really,
Yeah.
that's
Like
actually,
the human being Dixon?
Yeah.
Just
Fuck, that's a good answer.
This guy. Yeah.
That's a good answer.
Fuck.
Are you chewing cough drops?
Yeah.
We're getting it on the mic.
Yeah,
just
that's
so you know.
great, Seth. Keep that up. I'm going to go no gloves.
You like the no gloves?
Yeah, it's badass.
Okay.
Keep snowboarding badass. right into the camera.
Keep your hands cold.
Yep.
I'm going to say caring, just in general, caring, trying. Just putting in effort into what you do. As somebody who's new to the game and has a lot of effort to catch up on.
I like it. It's good. I'm just going to say, because I forget to do this, the act of snowboarding being the best thing. I don't know if it's a trend or not, but sometimes we work in snowboarding, as a lot of people that maybe relate or work a desk job can relate to. You tend to put it on the back burner and not go for a while, and then you go. And you're like, this is fucking awesome. Full life enhancing experience.
Agreed.
So, all right, that was Turbo Takes. Good questions, Canute.
Nice. Thanks, Kenny.
Real quick, I want to take a second to shout out Pacifico, the official beer of the pod and the beer for everyone who's adventuring and riding out there. It's become the beer for detouring off the expected path and making each day a new journey filled with new discoveries. And at the Bomb Hole, we feel that same mission. We want all of you to ride as many days as possible, take on something new, and share the stories with us. That's what it's all about. Pacifico is that crisp Mexican lager that embodies that get out there energy and always looks to make today better than yesterday. Find your own way with Pacifico. 21 plus, discover responsibly. Pacifico Clara beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Okay, people, I'm here to talk to you about Kodiak cakes and their frozen waffles. I'm a big fan, and I'm going to tell you why. 1, they're fast. They're extremely efficient when you're trying to feed a screaming child or even a hangry adult like myself. 2, they're delicious. They got all kinds of flavors. I personally love the buttermilk and vanilla. 3, everybody's making New Year's resolutions. You want to stay on track with that resolution? Well, these babies are packed full of protein. We're talking 12 to 14 grams per serving. Great source of fiber, whole grains. You just heat it and eat it. Also, another thing we love about Kodiak is they are a proud supporter of the Bomb Hole and also a proud partner of the U.S. ski and snowboard team. So next time you're at the store, check out Kodiak Cake's frozen breakfast items. They're the ones with the bear on the box.
All right, Bombhole fam, I got some incredible news for you. We've teamed up with ShadyRays to bring you an exclusive offer.
Oh yeah, Silk. And the right gear makes all the difference. That's where ShadyRays snow goggles come in. They've got the perfect goggles to get you on the mountain. Everything you need in one go without the hassle. I got a question, Silk.
Yep.
What if you want to customize your ShadyRays goggles?
It's a great question. I'm glad you asked. They got you covered there too. From lens swap options to strap options, you can build your own setup to ride exactly how you want to ride.
What if you don't like the fit of your goggles or you kind of ding them up a little bit?
It's a very reasonable worry. A lot of stuff happens out there. They got you covered with broken protection, free 30-day returns, make it easy to swap them out or just send them back.
So gear up with premium goggles built for the mountain with the style and protection you need at a price that keeps it all within reach.
Yep.
So we've teamed up with ShadyRays to bring you an exclusive offer. Silk, what is that offer?
Yeah, you can head on over to ShadyRays.com and use promo code BOMBHOLE, and you're going to get a whopping 30% off any snow goggles or polarized sunglasses.
Be confident anywhere under the sun with ShadyRays, the eyewear that has your back. Good job. And I think we're just going to jump right in to debrief on the Bombhole Beatdown. We just went to Loon. We had our event this past weekend. We did a live stream. Our crew was Lizard King on the live stream, and then we had Dixon, who we'll get into a lot of his debacles. Silk, the General, aka Seth, Joey B, how you doing? Thrashley was taking photos and holding bars, along with the whole Loon crew. East Coast Snowboarding Rules, they really showed up in a major way.
Yeah, the crowd goes crazy there every time. It's so sick.
All right, I want to just start by asking everybody favorite moment from Bombhole Beatdown back east.
You want to work our way down?
Yeah, we'll start with the General.
Come this way.
When Lizard King and Dixon shared a sausage.
Yep, like the spaghetti.
Photo on screen.
Yeah, we have
context for
we have
that.
visual.
Yeah,
that was my
great.
favorite. That was my favorite moment, I think.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, that was dope.
They had a special connection.
They certainly did. The bond was unbreakable.
Yeah,
Hence my answer for favorite or best trend right now.
Yeah,
So-
Dixon May.
Dixon May. Yeah. Lizard probably say the same thing. My highlight was Dixon going nonverbal.
Oh, yep.
If you haven't watched the vlog recap video, Dixon would drink 1 Long Island iced tea, and he's ready to kind of hop in there, maybe 2.
1.5 is kind of the start. Yeah.
1.5 Long Island iced teas, and Dixon is nonverbal. Kind of start. He just kind of shows you his phone.
He stops talking.
Yeah, just shows you something.
I mean, the only communication is he types what he wants to say on his phone and shows you.
Yeah,
It's
maybe,
really hard
Maybe you
when-
can get your answer ready non-verbally and just hold it up.
Yeah. What was your favorite moment, Dixon?
Gonna take us
Again, I'll say it out loud because this is an audio experience
Yeah, this
for a
is
lot
audio
of people.
experience.
They're listening to it, not watching. So not a great time to go.
When he goes
nonverbal.
nonverbal, it's really hard for me because if I'm multitasking, like all of a sudden he throws a phone and I'm just like deer in the headlights. Like I
just
gotta read
gotta
now
read
and
it.
think.
Yeah.
Maybe reply.
Okay, beating Lizard King in air hockey. That is
nice.
That's Dixon's favorite moment from the weekend.
It was a good time.
I'm gonna say mine was when Joey B, how you doing, was talking about pulling fish out of Lake Winnipesaukee, preferably a largemouth bass for Dixon because he had a gigantic fish fillet for dinner the night before.
Yeah,
It was
how
like,
big was that? We can take a visual on
It
that
was,
one.
I mean, probably at least 10 inches long or so.
was
I'd
huge.
say.
It was a big
pretty-
fish
it was a lot
fly.
bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Did you delete it?
I think I got most of it, but they didn't give me enough tartar sauce.
That was
for my liking. So.
Yeah, you need
Dixon
more.
eats ranch with his steak.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a normal thing. No,
Now we're going to get into the real hard-hitting topics that we learned on this trip. One being Dixon's New Year's Eve order with McDonald's. Why don't we tee off with that?
Yep, it was New Year's Eve. I told myself that in 2026 I was going to try to be more healthier. So I was like, well, I'll just have one more night of being fat, watching Stranger Things. So I went to Donnie's, got me 2 double cheese, 2 McChicken, fish fillet, a medium fry, and a medium chocolate shake.
And do we know the total calories?
Do
on
we have a
that?
total on that?
Yeah, it was. We added up as 3,010.
Yeah. And you one-timed it, right? Nothing left on the table?
No, yeah, just one and done.
Deleted. Yeah. Wow.
Didn't wake up
Wow.
at 2 a.m. shaking.
No,
kept
you're
it down.
good. Yeah.
Kept it down.
And then to start the new year, you wanted to turn over a new leaf. Obviously, switch gears into health food. What do we start
Yeah.
with?
Yeah, a nice big bowl of Fruity Pebbles.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
But not. It's off-brand Fruity
Yes,
Pebbles.
what were they
right?
Yeah,
called?
these are Fruity Dino Bites.
Yes,
in
Dino
the
Bites.
big
Dino
bag.
Bites.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
Just clarity.
And we were
And what you're eating now, cereal wise,
Moved on to Cheerios, but in the bag they're called Honey Nut Loopers.
Yeah, he buys all his cereal in the bag, by the bag, not the
He's
box.
getting
Yeah.
bulk.
yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, good value. Now, I want to know, I want the listeners to know, and we should discuss basically this thing we discovered is we were trying to get you to, on your health journey, lose weight, and we were talking about portions being a big problem, right? And I was saying why don't you just cut down on the portions, which you mentioned.
said that is unfortunately not possible.
And what I realize is he's a lot like my dog Phil. Like whatever is in front of him, however much food you put in that bowl, my dog Phil will eat. And he will eat. There's no limit. And then you shared a story that's very similar to my dog Phil.
Yeah, there one night a year ago or so, I was just really in the mood for garlic bread. So I went to the store, got a yellow box, garlic bread, frozen. Classic. Yeah,
frozen.
Went home, put some cheese on it.
Hold on, any other accoutrement, any pasta, any steak, any chicken?
No, just cheese and bread.
Just a loaf of garlic bread.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
Ate the whole thing, and then went to bed and woke up at 2 a.m. Just shaking and had to go throw it up in the bathroom.
That's exactly what my dog Phil does. He eats till he can't eat anymore, starts shaking, and then throws up.
Yeah.
It's incredible. It's incredible stuff.
It's incredible.
It's incredible stuff. All right, so going back into Bombhole Beatdown, live stream went well. I think it was a success, boys.
Yeah, I didn't watch too much of it, but
Seth was
from
in,
what I saw, it
he
looked
lived
pretty
it.
good.
I had a great time in there with the king. You know, everybody popped in, said hi, and yeah, it was super fun.
Any standout moments?
Yes,
in the booth?
There was a standout moment. It was a moment when Dixon popped in and he was commentating. He kind of leaned forward a little bit to like get us out of the peripheral because Lizard was going absolutely.
You were distracting him.
Yeah, and he was very quick talking, kind of low tone, really commentating.
Can we get
speaking to the chat?
Replication, duplication?
Yeah, I was doing a little play-by-play.
Yeah, play-by-play.
Let's hear it.
So I'd be like, oh, backboard, 360 on the down, little back lip, just kind of stuff like that.
And the whole time,
short and sweet.
and on top of that, you had Lizard completely just going nuts, talking about anything and everything, and that was
a highlight.
It was a highlight.
It was
It was like there was no keeping anything on the rails at that point. So we just
Another thing that is new for the bomb holes, we started a flip tally, which a lot of people they start rail jams. It's whack when people flip. We lean into it. I think there is a quintessential element of a rail jam is somebody flipping.
You're gonna see the flip. Just accept it.
Accept it. And
get over it
and enjoy it. And it's entertaining. The crowd goes nuts.
Keep track of them. Maybe
100%.
Maybe you make a tally for your live stream.
What we did is we got a gambling pool. The bomb hole put up $100. Closest to not Price is Right, but closest number to the flips wins the $100.
Yeah, should we go through our picks?
Yeah, let's go through our picks.
Seth, you want to start?
I picked 11.
11.
And I found out in Grom class, I was like, ooh.
I think there were 8 in Grom class.
Yeah.
This is through Grom, Open, and Pro.
And it's all total
about
flip attempts.
200-ish competitors. Yeah, flip attempts. Strictly off the whale tail feature. But you said, what was it?
I said 11 for
11
whatever reason.
Ridiculously low number. I said 32.
Yep. Actually, very good number. I said 18, Dixon.
I said 7.
Yeah, not a great pick.
Insane.
Below Grom class. And the total number was 27.
It was 27. Lizard won.
So Lizard won the $100.
Lizard had 31.
Yeah, he had 31 and just yep.
Any grassroots rail jam you pull up at, though, you're standing in the crowd, you want to have a good time, start gambling on how many flips you're going to see.
Yes.
No, that's great.
Yes, you're going to want to gamble at those.
Another huge moment was Seth. We had our first branding injury. Maybe Seth, you can walk us through
Actually, I
that.
haven't even heard the story. This is my first time.
Yeah, so we pull up to Loon on Friday morning. We're walking to the junction, and Chris is all, just so you guys know, this is like all-time best East Coast conditions, as good as it gets. And I'm just like looking out there. I'm like, hell yeah, snow look good, snow look fresh. Then about 3:30, it just starts pouring rain, and I guess it poured rain for quite a while. So next morning we wake up, the whole mountain is a sheet of ice.
It's pretty typical.
Yeah, maybe that's the best conditions ever. So we go up to the course, and it's all manicured, absolutely perfect. Loon crew killed it, and it's like time to put the branding. We printed out some branding, some bomb hole branding, and staple it to the side of the features on the plywood. And yes, somebody out there, we should start a GoFundMe for Loon Mountain so they can get a new staple gun, because the one they gave us was the piece of shit. Didn't hardly work. So not only was just the easiest task in the world of just going up to the side of rail and stapling 4 staples in each corner of the branding, turned into like an absolute ordeal. And you're on a perfectly, 30, maybe not 30, 20, 15 degree slope that is just absolutely ice rink. So anyways, yeah, I slipped, fell, got a hipper, and I don't think I've slammed that hard ever. And it was a branding injury. Yeah, I was like straight just branding the rails, got best slam in the whole contest. And I mean, that's the story. I was hipped out.
He was in rough shape, and he's got one of the highest pain tolerances of anyone I've ever met. So when he's wincing in pain, you know it's bad.
I was tweaked until that night, until I got the boots off, took a hot bath. I was like, I gotta loosen this thing up.
Do a bit of rehabbing.
A little bit of rehabbing. We came around, that later that night, I got to witness the Long Island iced teas. But I was into some pain during the whole day. I was like, damn, what did I really hurt myself?
You know what helps a lot with the pain? A couple of Long Islands.
Yeah, especially when you delete them while making eye contact with like one timing the beverage is just what Dixon did to me.
Just for the record.
Yeah.
You give me a straw, anything that's in front of me, it really can just kind of disappear.
Yeah.
Not too dissimilar to the portion control he's got.
Yes, it is. Beverage control is also something he's working on as well. All right, I'll go through a couple highlight moments from the actual snowboarding part of the event. Cole St. Martin's back 350. Crowd went ballistic. Rob Bro did a 50-50 in hard boots. There was a baby hitting the jibs. Joey B, how you doing, was going absolutely ballistic on the rails. And then all the riders showed up and put on a show.
1 foot race.
Insane.
Oh, the 1 foot race.
Yeah.
That's
huge.
all time at that event.
It was a hit.
All time.
Good zone for it. A lot of people chose to go up the wood of the rail island, which I thought was a bold choice.
Yeah.
They didn't seem to have the problem. Everybody I saw.
Yeah,
they went right up
it.
that thing.
Somebody did a front 2 through the kink. I thought that was insane. That was my highlight for Trick.
I liked watching Seb Diaz. He was ripping.
Yeah.
Butt Puke got 3rd, who won last year.
Did he do the massive gap?
Jake got it. He did right off the bat, pretty early.
Yeah.
Athena Como was ripping. It was really cool. Savannah Shinsky got in there and was putting a beat down on the down rail. That was really fun.
LJ.
Yeah, LJ Henriquez, absolute ripper. And then Will Veer, who's a member of the park crew over at Loon Mountain, he showed up and put on a freaking clinic and won the men's pro class.
Yeah.
Which is always great to see. So all in all, I think it was a great event. Shout out to the Loon Mountain Park crew, the Loon Mountain staff. They took great care of us.
Yeah, they always make it super easy over there.
Mike Rav Jam in the bunion room.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We almost didn't bring up the music. Yeah, Danny Garrity got up there.
Yeah.
Mike Rav, Nelson got on the drums. It's freaking unreal.
Yeah, all-time event. First time for me to go out to the Loon Beatdown. I guess it's like only the second one, but yeah, that was really good to feel the vibe of the East Coast. Everybody was popping off. So many people. We were trying to do the awards, and it was so packed. There was like so many people on that deck pushing in. We couldn't even hardly figure out the awards. That was awesome.
Yep. And then just one other thing we haven't touched on, which I think is a pretty important fact. Dixon, bringing all roads lead back to Dixon. But first trip we ever went on with Dixon, it was me and him. We went to Wisconsin to Trollhagen. Night 1, he got absolutely obliterated with Tommy Gesme and threw up for 3 hours in the bathroom. This is the first ever company trip.
The portion control situation.
Blacked out drunk.
Yep. He was falling down the entire time we were bowling, fell down the stairs, tripped over the ball return several times. It was elite performance. Next trip, we go to Breckenridge, Colorado. We show up to the parking garage. I take my board bag out and I'm like, Dixon, where's your snowboard? He's like, oh, I didn't bring one. Didn't bring a board bag. Like, okay, we're going to Breckenridge for a few days. Ultimately ended up renting a board from the Burton store, but handled that one. And then this last trip showed up, and what was the exact price of your overweight board bag fee?
It was $235.
Dixon told me right after, he's like, that was expensive. I was like, how much? Like, $235. I was like, what? Mine was $35.
Yeah.
I checked 2 bags.
I didn't know that was the strat. again, this is like maybe my 6th time flying ever.
Yeah, the way to Wisconsin, he goes, I've never sat in an aisle before. You're like, right on.
Well, I pull his board bag out of the truck, and I'm like, "Ooh,
Yeah.
you're gonna be paying some money." You can tell right away that was overweight.
I think it was packed.
He's just a fresh baby bird leaving the nest for the first time. He doesn't know you got to keep it under 50 pounds.
And one of the reasons, let me just point this out. This is the greatest part about it, is the fact in his board bag, he brought 2 snowboards. We're going there for maybe 48 hours, and there's maybe a half a run going down.
Yeah.
2 snowboards, one in which PAL board. To the East Coast.
Brings a PAL board to go to Loon Mountain for a rail jam.
Yep.
Which we are not even snowboarding. We are the event facilitators. We don't snowboard the whole time. We just set up everything and then host the event and then leave. There's no snowboarding happening.
Yeah, I did 0 snowboarding.
How many runs?
0.
0.
He didn't even take his board out of the board bag.
Well, no, I did take it out, but that was just to get the other stuff in the bag.
Yeah.
And then I moved it out of the way. Yeah. Now, Dixon, you did do some snowboarding. How much snowboarding did you do?
I think I got 3 laps in.
3 total?
Yeah.
A lot. You're going to run. You're running to get stuff.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. I was there to help Ari set up the live stream. Shout out to Ari.
Oh, shout out Ari. He killed it
That
on
was
that
awesome.
live stream.
So we get up there for the first time, and I'm asking Ari what he needs, and he's like, we need a table. And I'm like, all right, run down to see if I can find a table. As soon as I get to the bottom, they say, yep, table actually just got up there. So I'm like, all right, go back up, go up again. I ask him what he needs. He's like, yeah, we just need chairs. I'm like, awesome. Go down to ask about chairs. He's like, the person with the chairs just got up there. As soon as you left. He's like, all right. I go up again, ask what he needs. He's like, we need 2 TVs. Go down to get the TVs, and then I just end up leaving to go to Walmart for an hour and miss the rest of the riding day. But we get set up.
Now, what else did you buy at Walmart?
I did, in fact, buy a second carry-on bag, or not carry-on bag, a second luggage bag.
What was the fee on the way home?
So it was $130, I think, for me and Silk's bags.
Yeah, us together is $115, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
So saved quite a bit of money.
Some money was saved.
And I think if we're doing math, the board bag leaving was 48 pounds, and the second bag was 35 pounds or so. So we were in the low 80s.
Yeah.
When it was all in one, it was low 80s.
Yeah, 83.
Yeah. And I was kind of coaching him when I was little. I was like, when you go over 70, that's a bad look, So you want to break it up into
that's
2
what they
and
got
try
on
to
my-
keep both under 50.
Unless you're gold or platinum or 1K, because then you can have 3 75-pound bags for free.
Yeah, I want to think about investing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
Saving a lot of money in the long run.
Yeah.
I didn't know that this was the way to go at the time.
Yeah.
All I knew was that the last trip I had forgotten my board bag. So this trip I was like, all right,
We're bringing 2.
bring a board bag.
Also, the trip prior, you did the unthinkable when you got up when the plane landed.
Well, again, never having been on a plane like that before, I've seen the memes of people who stand up as soon as the thing rings and then in hopes to get off faster
and walk down the aisle. You don't stand up. He tried to jockey for position down the aisle as soon as the plane landed.
I did.
Oh, really? He did that move?
That was
Because some people just get up and
I was
stand
embarrassed
next
to be
to your own
around
seat.
him because he was in my general
He didn't
vicinity.
just stand next to his own seat. He went all the way as far as he could.
Yeah.
Right?
I didn't know that you were just supposed to stand. I thought.
I mean, you can do whatever you want,
We were
I guess.
walking. Now, having now done it, I can say that it not much advantage. I kind
Now,
of
just maybe describe some of the looks you received after doing something so unthinkable.
I'll be honest. When I'm in public, I don't really look at faces. I kind of just.
What are you looking at?
I keep my eyes on.
Eye on the prize, Chris. Distract. No distractions here.
You want to be sure to not make eye contact with anyone, any strangers.
I'm not
It's like
kidding.
you got horse blinders on.
There was one time in college when I was walking one way, and my girlfriend at the time and her roommate and her roommate's boyfriend, who I was all friends with, walked directly past me.
No idea.
And I did not see them until they yelled my name after I got past them.
And again, for the listeners,
don't
Dixon is legally blind, I believe, as
that is
well.
right.
The glasses are you could burn a hole in a leaf.
Yeah, it's
like a
bad.
magnifying glass,
I got
basically.
negative 11.5, negative 12.
Yeah.
So we're doing good. But I got contacts for the mountain.
What about Wizard was handing you your glasses?
When we were driving to Loon and leaving the airport, it's nighttime in Boston, it's dark. And I hand Lizard my glasses, just let him try them on. And then, again, my glasses are clear, so they kind of just blend into wherever you put them. So he, at some point, goes to hand them back to me. But I did not realize that he was handing them back to me. So they just kind of dangled in front of my face for a second.
Okay, I got a tip
Brilliant.
for you. Is Dixon's eyesight as bad as my hearing is?
Dude, Seth's hearing
Without
is
glasses,
absolutely
yeah.
fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sitting
I
at
think
my
my
desk
hearing's
right
probably
here.
worse.
Seth is on the other side of the wall, but there's holes in the wall. There's a
maybe
doggy door.
foot from each other.
Yeah, but I could probably touch him if that wall wasn't there, and I'm just yelling.
Well,
Everyone else is looking.
Dixon can hear you when he's wearing headphones, and
I'm positive anybody could.
Yeah.
bad.
Now,
It's
before we move on for this, Chris, I actually have a present for you.
You got a present. Wow. Bringing a present on air.
Came prepared. It was his first time on the show.
Yeah. Are you still nervous?
Yeah.
Yeah, still terrified.
You're
but
still
this
nervous?
Is, I got the receipt for the overpriced.
Wow.
Funny to have.
$235. We'll
You
put it
didn't
right.
want to. You didn't want to sign that.
I signed the back. I signed the back.
Sign the back where we can't see it. That's perfect. Just know it's signed.
Yeah, I can sign it later. Yeah.
$235 overweight baggage
That's
fee.
insane.
Again, bomb hole. We did have to skimp on our dinners the whole rest of the weekend to
Yeah.
stay within budget after this.
He was begging for that third Long
Yeah.
Island iced tea.
Yeah.
He said, "Not today, pal."
We're already way over budget. Wow, Dixon, you really outdid
That was
yourself
all
with that.
time.
Also, the first Long Island I drank of the whole weekend, Seth and Lizard bought me. I did not start this direction myself.
Yeah,
I was,
but
I
you-
was put
you
on this path.
downed
I was-
it.
Okay, well that's
Out of respect.
Out of respect.
Out of
You
respect.
did say that it was out of respect.
Didn't we tee up some like what's your favorite drink or whatever? There was some sort of like
Yeah, you would just-
inquiry.
you didn't just
and then
guess.
he says Long Island iced
Yeah, I
tea.
mean, he was clearly asking you to buy him a drink.
Long Island.
Yeah. Also, just Joey B, how you doing?
How you doing?
MVP.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Behind Dixon.
Best.
You know, no
They're-
offense,
They're
Joey
close.
B,
They're
but
close. Yeah.
tough act to follow there.
Yeah. I mean, he's in a league of his own.
Yeah.
Not much like him.
All right, we're gonna get into a call with Marcus Kleveland. We caught up with him earlier today. Let's see what he has to say.
Okay, people, we just got some exciting news coming at you from Powder Mountain and the Bomb Hole. Powder Mountain is giving away an exclusive VIP snowboard day with the Bomb Hole crew, a Powder Mountain guide, and a winner and 3 friends to go ride DMI. Now, DMI is Powder Mountain's legendary side country bowl. It's got all the terrain you want: steeps, gladed trees, expert chutes. This is actually where the Natural Selection Tour Super Sessions is taking place this year. And it's the kind of terrain you see the pros go ballistic on. So trust me, you're not going to want to miss this. Head on over to powdermountain.com/DMI, and that's where you enter to win. We'll also have the link in our show notes for the podcast. The giveaway goes from January 21st to February 5th. We're announcing the winner February 6th. So again, sign up powdermountain.com/DMI. We'll see you there. All right, we're going to talk about a great snowboard company. CAPiTA Snowboard's been banging us over the head for 25 years. A huge milestone for an independently owned company by snowboarders who care. Recently, Silk and I got to check out the mothership, their snowboard factory over in Austria, and it was a beautiful thing. This thing is powered by 100% clean energy. They're a certified B Corp, and they make beautifully crafted pieces of equipment we call snowboards for obliterating powder. Now, when I want to obliterate powder, I ride the Navigator 162. It's soft, but I size up, so it's stable. When I ride park, I ride the Indoor Survival 156. Beautiful for a tail press or a front 5. But if you want to ride like Jess Kamura or Mia Brooks, check out the Equalizer or the Birds of a Feather. Or if you want to destroy powder or all mountain, like Kevin Backstrom, Miles Fallon, or Arthur Longo, check out the Mercury or the Aeronaut. Their whole new collection is live on their website. Check it out and have a great season. Good day to you all. All right, we're going to talk about Herschel Outdoor Equipment. You may have seen them. We give them to all of our guests that win Name That Video part. Pack them full of bomb hole merch. They are sleek, and they're introducing a brand new performance line for travel and the outdoors. They got Alpine inspired and designed with multifunctionality for the first chair or last minute flight. I personally use all Herschel gear when I travel. I use the roller bag. I use the big roller bag. They got great backpacks. And the one thing I like, you can take your backpack and slide it over your roller bag, and you can be a true pro traveler. All their stuff's really well made, and they're building a team. They got Arthur Longo and the Dust Box on board already. So if you're interested in getting some sleek new travel gear, check out Herschel.com. All right, we got Marcus Kleveland on the line. First question, Marcus. I'm happy to have you on the show, but I got to dive into a hard-hitting topic. How is it having Knut Eliasson as a team manager? Seems like a nightmare to me.
No, I love Knut. We've known each other for so many years now, and yeah, to have him as a team guy is one of the best things ever. He's such a low-key going guy and always happy. I don't think I've ever seen him mad. Always there if you need him, and yeah, he rips as well, so good guy.
I agree. Now I want to talk about your car you got. You got a Lamborghini, for those don't know, but you don't live in.
I sold it.
Oh, you sold it. Okay.
I sold it.
What are we whipping then? What do we got?
I got an RS6 now.
Whew. You like it?
Yeah. I had to go back to it. Yeah. I love it. It's like the perfect car for all season, I guess, with the Quattro and the horsepower, the space. It's basically got everything that you need. So it's a Wolf covered in regular clothes.
Incredible. I get so curious about that because you don't live in Los Angeles. You live in like rural Norway. So what's the vibe when you're driving? I mean, going back, maybe this is more a question about the Lamborghini, but what was the vibe driving around rural Norway with a goddamn Lamborghini?
Like first drive that I had in it was terrifying because like there was so many eyes on you. Yeah. Like it was a yellow Lamborghini just screaming in your face. So it was weird, but I got used to it. But driving it back home in Donbass, like the roads are not good at all. So I was like jumping around in it with like potholes and everything in the roads. So yeah, I had to be careful. But it was like a childhood dream or every child's dream to have a Lamborghini, I guess. So it was fun while it lasted. Yeah.
Well, obviously you're into cars and racing and whatnot. We went and raced go-karts. We mopped up everybody. I was in second behind you. I beat Scott Blum. That was a big win for me. We've been in the go-karts lately doing some karting.
Oh yeah. 3 weeks ago. Good lap times.
Good lap times? That's critical.
Yeah, good lap times. Yeah. Yeah, I've been practicing. So we have to go head to head again.
I agree. Yeah, I don't think I have a chance, but I'll give you everything I got. Now let's talk contests. Obviously a big year, the Olympics. Are you a lock for Team Norway heading into the Olympics?
I just got locked I just got the news today that I'm locked. Yes.
Congratulations. That's huge.
Thank you. I'm happy. It's been a bit of a roller coaster, especially with last year being, some ups and downs and kind of a terrible season. But yeah, I'm in a good spot right now. Body's healthy, and I'm super excited to go back into the contest mode with the X Games coming up, and then we have a short break after before going to Italy for the Olympics. So yeah, it's going to be hectic, but yeah, I'm hyped.
Well, I want to talk about a big topic for us at the Bomb Hole and our listeners. They're always bringing up the direction that slopestyle is heading. Obviously, we've reached 2340 in degrees of rotation. Yeah. Now, as a competitor, how is it keeping up with these tricks? Like, how is it from your perspective?
Terrifying. It's terrifying. Nothing but respect to the guys that are doing 21s and even 23, Hiroto, crazy. But it's I've kind of set a thing for myself that I'm not going to go past 19 now. I mean, I tried a 21 last year at X Games, didn't feel comfortable at all, so I'm just going to leave it there. And then, bring my slope runs into some creative stuff instead. I can't complain about the spinning because we were all part of like bringing the spin to wins into contests and everything. So it's kind of a beauty of the sport. But I think I've kind of reached my spin point.
I like that. We hit our cap. We hit our ceiling. Now, I was talking to Scotty James. He brought up a really interesting point. He was basically saying that the direction of snowboarding is dependent on what the judges reward, right? So it's like if the 2340 is the highest score, everybody will just learn that. Or if creative tricks are high scoring, everybody will learn that. Do you see...
Which is a kind of good thing now, because some contests now, the judges kind of reward rodeos and 12s and 16s. Renee's back Nolly Rodeo 14 gets a 94 or something. So it's like, I like that the judges are kind of like rewarding the creative style of snowboarding.
Agreed. I agree 100%. Do you see any direction that the judges could take it to improve slope style? Is it just rewarding the creative stuff?
I mean, there's always like room to improve judging and also writing. I mean, there's so many things that are still left to be done. There's butters and there's anything, as long as you're crazy enough to try. So you just gotta, I don't know, think outside of the box and try to bring it to some contest and try it, and then see how the judges will reward it. So yeah, and also have some talk to the judges as well to kind of get a feel for what they're feeling. But yeah, I feel like it's kind of heading in the right direction again with, you don't have to do the 19s and 21s to make it on top of the podium.
Agreed. It's great for the spectators, I think, as well, too. I think we all love watching it. And I like, the direction you're taking it. Judd Henke's has some really cool butters. Renee has some really cool butters. And it's just really fun to watch the different axes and grabs and rodeos and all those things. I think those are really good for the sport.
True. Also, Eli's crazy. I don't know what he calls it, but it's crazy. So yeah, I like that the judges kind of like what they're seeing as well.
Dude, the kids are figuring out your shit, dude. I'll tell you this. I was at a Rockstar Energy Open, and I seen somebody do like the Nolly 720 butters, just late rollover flip. I don't even know what you call the thing. It's like a 1080 butter, whatever. And I was like, I didn't know Cleveland was here. That was my immediate reaction. And someone's like, no, that's Eli. So yeah, the kids are learning.
And that's
your ways.
Also a good thing to like bring more rollers and knuckles into like a snowboarding contest, like a slopestyle or whatever, because like it kind of breaks up the standard slope thing. More creativity, more fun. I
agree 100%. And I think it's like really relatable to a broader audience in some senses. For example, I watch X Games with my wife. She knows nothing about snowboarding. I said, what was your favorite event? She's like, I like the knuckle hawk. That was the funnest one to watch.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's super fun. Like, people can relate. And I mean, there's some tricks in knuckle hawk that are crazy. But yeah, it's like everybody has access to a knuckle and just like do butter threes and try to build on top of that. So I feel like a lot of people really appreciate the things that they see, and kind of it's more realistic to learn instead of like the triple course and double course or whatever.
Yeah. 100%. I'm curious, who played a big impact on your riding style as a kid? Who did you really look up to when you were younger?
I looked up to Travis Rice. Yeah, because like when I grew up with That's It, That's All and Art of Flight and everything, that was like the movies that I watched. And yeah, Travis has always kind of like been my role model growing up. Also, same as Torstein, Stale, those guys as well. But yeah, there's so many great riders now as well, so you can't really pick. It's super hard.
Why are you Norwegians so damn good at snowboarding?
I feel like that's a good question. I guess it's the only thing that we do. It's either soccer, cross-country skiing, or, yeah, go to the resort and ski or snowboard, I guess. or drive cars.
Makes sense. And you guys got some Viking blood, you know. You guys got good athletic genetics, I think, that help out. Okay, let's talk about your new documentary, Echoes of Impact. Congrats on making that. It was really cool, really fun to watch. How do you feel about how are you feeling about it now that it's out in the world?
I feel happy about it. I mean, I wish we had more riding shots. Obviously, last year was a lot of contests, and whenever I had off time, I wanted to really relax and take care of my body. But I feel like it kind of shows a little bit more of what contests and like my mindset really is, because like not everything is as good as it seems sometimes. So I feel like it was needed to kind of show everybody that, yeah, people are the same as everybody else. But yeah, it was fun, and we tried to do a lot more, but we didn't manage to get some stuff. So maybe we'll see that in the future.
Oh, I think it was great to let people inside and know kind of some of the struggles too. You know, I picture you just chucking off jumps all day and buttering off knuckles and having a good old time. Like I had no idea that you were battling some head injuries and things like that. So where are you at right now? How's your mental currently?
Mental's good, body's good, and I feel refreshed. I mean, it's a new year, only positive things. I mean, we're not far into 2026, but only positive things so far. And yeah, I mean, I just got my Olympic spot, which is good. So yeah, things are heading in the right direction, and I'm super stoked for this season. And also, I'm very stoked to go snowboarding after the Olympics, just to like ride for the soul, because that's why we snowboard.
Love to see it. Yeah, I do feel like you, whether you're in the Olympics or you're not, you know, sometimes I see these contest kids and you wonder about their intentions. You know, you wonder how much they really love it. They got their coaches with the iPad. And I will say, Marcus, watching you, I can tell that you truly love snowboarding. Whether you're competing or not, you're going to be spinning around off those knuckles and flying through the air, because I can tell you truly love it. And it's a gift for the sport. So I appreciate that, Marcus, and all of us fans do as well. So,
thank you so much. Appreciate it.
When are you gonna?
I'll be snowboarding for as long as my body feels okay for it.
Incredible. When are you gonna come do a show? What's going on with that?
We have to do it this year, for sure. Let's lock it in.
I'll talk to Canute. I'll see what we'll see what we can do. See if he gets back to me.
Sounds good. Yes.
All right.
Let's do one with both me and Knut. That would be awesome.
That would be great. Yep. That would be fantastic.
Yes.
Well, it's been a great chat. Thanks for taking the time, Marcus. We'll be cheering for you at the Olympics and everywhere else in between X Games. And then just keep doing your thing, man. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks for coming on. Later, Marcus.
Of course.
All right, Shredders, listen up. With over 30 years in snowboarding, Vans continues to deliver top-shelf snowboard boots for not only their diverse roster of athletes, but everyday riders worldwide. There's literally something for everyone in the Vans range of snow gear. However, we're here to talk about the Infuse, Vans' most popular all-terrain, all-condition boot, featuring hybrid BOA and lacing systems that are built for maximum customization of fit and flex. Embraced and backed by new-gen riders like Ken and Cummins, the Infuse is designed for performance that stands up in any terrain. So hit up your local Vans dealer and check out the Infuse and the rest of the 25-26 Vans Snow lineup.
If you're looking to improve your snowboarding, maybe dial in those fundies, heck, even just having a good time with the boys, Woodward Park City is going to be hands down your best bet to make all that happen and more this season, because Woodward Park City is a state-of-the-art action sports hub. It's only 20 minutes from Salt Lake City. I mean, that's just blink of an eye and you're on the chairlift. And in a world filled with overcrowded resorts, jam-packed parking lots, long drives to the chair,
Woodward Park City is offering you a solution that not many other resorts are even able to fathom. And new this year, the Winter Mountain Park Season Pass. For only $499, you can ride all season at one of the Wasatch's best terrain parks. You can get the most fun and legitimately the best value out of your winter. You can maximize your time, easy in, easy out. It's right across from the freeway. Tiny walk and you're on the chairlift in seconds. If you want it all, you can get indoor access, outdoor access, special access to all the events, exclusive discounts. You're going to need the all access membership. You'll be treated like a king royalty over at Woodward Park City. And if you want some more information, head on over to woodwardparkcity.com. Hello? Oh, it's actually for you, the listeners. I'd like to introduce you to the everyday hydration solution. And of course, we're talking about Yeti's latest product, the Rambler Travel Straw Mug. Boy, is this thing pretty and practical. It's got a straw, quick flip, 100% leak proof when it's closed, okay? It's going to be great for sipping on the road again, in the gym, in the wild, or any possible scenarios in between. It's got great lid positioning, an incredible handle, good for righties and lefties. Now you're probably wondering, are there any key features I need to know about? Yes, absolutely. Like I said, 100% leak proof when the straw is closed, quick flip, so it's ready to drink at any moment. It's cup holder compatible. It's got an easy grip handle, very intuitive, okay? It's double wall vacuum insulated to keep your cold drinks cold, even on the hottest of days. It's rust and puncture resistant because guess what? Made with kitchen grade stainless steel. And last but not least, dishwasher safe. So if anybody out there is drinking any beverages this year, I highly recommend you get your hands on the Yeti Rambler Travel Straw Mug, which you can find over at yeti.com.
All right, we're going to get into Mammoth Top 5s. Dixon, do you know how this works?
Yeah, I've heard it before.
It's a blind ranking. So you gotta pick your order.
As it comes.
As it comes.
Can't change it after.
Okay, first park, South Park.
I'm going to put that at number 1.
Nice.
I see a lot of good stuff out of there.
How many times you've ridden Mammoth before?
Tons. The place is awesome.
Actual number, though.
None.
0.
I've been been to a Utah Mammoth game.
Okay.
It's about as close as I've gotten.
All right, South Park 1, Forest Trail.
Forest Trail, we'll put that. How many is there?
5.
5. We'll put that 5.
The top 5.
That's a egregious take. That's either 1 or 2 mandatory. So you've already lost all your credibility.
You can't change it.
Next park, Main Park.
Main Park, we'll go 3.
Yeah.
Solid, respectable.
Sure.
Wonderland.
Wonderland, we'll put that 4.
Jibs and More.
So I just have 2 left, yeah?
You have 1 left. Or 2, yeah, second. Yeah, that'd be 2.
Yeah. Go 2.
Yep.
I thought the Snake Run would be in there. I didn't know which park that was in.
Well, that would be top 6.
Thought you watched the show.
Okay.
Because we've done that before.
Yeah,
My bad.
we mix it up.
Maybe just couldn't catch it.
You should
at
go to Mammoth, though. It's
1.75.
really fun, actually.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Forest Trail, you put as 5th. It's the
You're
funnest
gonna
one. There's a
change
mini
that.
pipe at the bottom.
It's actually all you're going to ride.
Yeah, it's medium jumps. You're kind of hidden away in the woods where nobody can see you, which is also great.
Yeah.
It's not showtime.
South Park is like the biggest one, yeah? Or
South
is
Park's
that
like
Main
the
Park?
longest, most elaborate park lap. That's really good. But Main Park's where the dogs show out.
Yeah,
you got
you
the big
won't
kicker.
catch me out there.
Yeah.
You got the deck rail.
Yeah.
in the
Question,
park.
Dixon. Scale of 1 to 10, how nervous are we still?
Yeah.
Oh, we're sitting at a nice 9. We're doing great.
Yeah. Maybe you could share with the audience what you used to do when you were in North Carolina when you first discovered snowboarding.
I would new to snowboarding. I'm 25. Only started snowboarding at 18, but really got a passion for it since I started. So in the summers, I would crank the AC in my house and just put on all my outerwear and my boots and stuff, and just do some carpet boarding and just watch snowboard videos all day.
Helmet?
Yeah,
Helmet, goggles?
Fuck yeah.
I wasn't wearing. I was just more glasses at the time.
Okay, glasses.
But
yeah.
yeah.
Not doing contacts?
Not at the time. I only started
at the time.
contacts a year or 2 ago,
Really?
but they have been life changing. They've been very nice.
Nice. So if anybody out there is considering contacts,
Yes, would recommend mine. I mean, my glasses are starting to fog as we speak right now.
that's great.
All right. That was one of the other reasons where I was like, when
got him.
we're interviewing with Seth, he's sitting there. I'm like, he's telling the story about jumping around in his carpet in the middle of summer with the air conditioning blasting, wearing full outerwear.
Yeah.
I was like, this guy's got the passion.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of were sold after that.
Yeah.
It was like, he had the job.
I think we should go through Mount Rushmore Dixon moments since you got hired because it's kind of like it's almost like a Make-A-Wish Foundation for Dixon. You know, like he shows up. This guy's got you could tell the audience what your helmet is that you run as well.
Yeah. It's the Mod 1 Pro?
Yeah, but the thing that makes it different from other helmets.
I have a bunch of signatures on it from a lot of people.
I just want to point out he hasn't asked for mine yet.
Yeah.
I haven't asked for it. It's been filled up for a while now. I need to get a new
What are
helmet.
some signatures on there you're psyched on?
I can go over somebody else.
We got Stan Levier. We got Russell Winfield. Yuki Kadono's on there. I think Joey B is on there from a Bomb Hole Cup a while ago.
That's a big one.
I got Chris Grenier. I got Eastone. I got and then a bunch of like random lifties from Park City and Woodward.
Oh, so those guys made it, but I didn't?
A bunch. I didn't know you yet.
Just saying they're random people.
You got Seth Hewitt signature on there?
I don't think I do.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, Seth. I didn't catch you.
All right, let's go. Mount Rushmore moments since you've been hired at the Bomb Hole.
I thought this was our moments of Dixon.
Well, let's do both.
Okay, go ahead. Take the floor.
All right. Meeting Stan Levier, and Danny Davis. Peace Park and Last Resort are like two of the big ways that I got into snowboarding when I first got into it. And then at that same event at Rockstar, getting to give Mark McMorris a goggle wipe at the top of the run.
Yeah, that was big
because he needed a microfiber. So got that. Like I said earlier, getting to meet T-Bird and Reed Smith here in the studio, like very early on. I still find it hilarious to introduce myself like professionally to people I've looked up to forever. It's so funny. This sounds weirder than it is. I used to go to sleep to like T-Bird's voice. They took The Office off of Netflix, so I used to just watch the last U.S. Open like as on the TV as I went to bed.
Every night.
175? 175 in real time.
No, this was still in real time at the time.
Okay. That's your little comfort video.
Yeah, it was nice. There's a
damn.
Okay. When second run, Dusty tries the quad. They have Mark McMorris in the booth, and he tries it, and T-Bird's like, "I didn't know that he had that trick in him." And Mark's like, "I don't think he does, T-Bird." That quote lived in my head a lot.
You probably got that whole day memorized.
There's some moments in there. What is that? That's three.
One more.
Getting shit face with Tommy Gatsby, and Brady Lamb, Joe Sexton, Sam Anderson. That was awesome.
And what did you like in it too?
Awesome. It's like when a movie star does a movie with Adam Sandler, then they'll go on late night and get asked about it, and they'll say, "So how was meeting Adam Sandler? Is he like everything that everybody says he is?" And it's like, "Yeah, he's awesome. He's exactly Tommy Gatsby's just as cool as you make it. He's the man." But yeah, that was what am I supposed to do? Say no to a beer in Wisconsin?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that illegal?
What am I supposed to do?
or
Say
something?
no to 15 beers with Tommy Gatsby?
That was where we discovered nonverbal. He went nonverbal that night for a little bit.
Also, I love that you didn't tell us about that.
Yep.
I've just left it.
A lot
left it to
happened.
a
He
surprise.
came back because he sang Creed for full volume in the minivan on the way home.
Yeah.
Full volume Creed.
That's awesome.
All right, we're going to take a call from Marsha Hovey of Trollhagen. What's your title over there, Marsha?
Marketing director.
Woo! Well, let's just get right into it, Marsha, because this event, the longest lap, is monumental, biggest news in snowboarding. We're really excited about it over here at the Bomb Hole. Will you tell us the whole concept? Explain the concept of the longest lap.
The longest lap is lunacy, in one word. And the simple goal is to log mileage in Valhalla from open to close on a late night Friday. We are open 10 a.m. to 3 a.m. every Friday in the winter. That's real. And so we have 16 and a half available hours on a Friday, and we wanted to know what could be logged from open to close, a full pull, if you will. So yeah, that was the concept. See, it's just for data, for science.
So how did you track this data?
We use Strava. If you don't know, Strava is the new emerging social media app of the Snowboard Elite. If you ain't on Strava, you better get there. You could be seeing Emma Crosby biking in Utah in the summer, Miles Fallon running in Jersey. It's just, it's where to be. So we used Strava, and we put all of our eggs in that basket and really, really banked on that working, and it did, luckily.
Well, walk us through this 16 and a half hour day. You show up at Trollhagen. For the people that are unfamiliar, not a lot of vertical on Valhalla. And basically it was just pound out as many laps as you can in that 16-hour period. What were some of the factors that were affecting these athletes, Marsha?
Yeah, the not a lot of vertical BT dubs is like 120 feet vertical. That's so super not a lot. The first 4 hours, we did 4 checkpoints. So every 4 hours you had to check in and report mileage. First 4 hour segment, vibes were immaculate. Everyone was like, this is the best. I am an athlete. I have never felt better about snowboarding or my physical capabilities. Me and my friends are the best. Life is wonderful. Then, like 2-3 hours later, it started to hit that they were like barely halfway. And so as the sun started to set, the mental shift was very palpable, and some darkness really took a hold of a lot of athletes. So I'd say number one factor of the day, the brain, 100%. That was the absolute thing you had to conquer, was your own brain. Yeah. And
Java was top dog for the snowboarders, did 777 laps, logged 217 miles at Trollhagen, and she did it with no gloves, I found out. Can you walk us through this strategy?
So first and foremost, Java is an absolute unit. She comes from a background of cross-country skiing, marathoning, rowing. All of those sports are just mental games, first and foremost. So she had gloves on for the first little part of it, and then quickly realized that she was spending too much energy on grip strength. So you guys know, you've been on rope. That heat of your hand mixed with moisture in the air and all of those factors, your gloves start to get slippery. And as you weaken on the rope, you feel like you can't hold on. So she was like, forget the gloves. I'm barehanding this. And she did. And then she had like the gnarliest bloody calluses. It was wild.
Jeez. Savage.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah. In a word, yeah.
I feel like when I go as a non-conditioned rope tower, maybe Dixon, you can attest to this too, but you do an hour, let's say, on the rope tow, my dogs are barking. Like my feet are going, my side that's not used to getting yoinked up is kind of like your lats, maybe we'll call it. It's a full body workout. Aside from the mental, what was taking the biggest toll on people? Was it their feet? Was it their hands? What were people complaining about?
It was the upper body for sure. It was, like you said, 777 laps for Java. Like so many laps. So the strategy really came into play. Like all we've talked about is the longest lap for the last few weeks. And now all we can talk about after is the strategy. So a lot of them were taking the widest lap possible. And we were like, I don't know if that's going to be good because it's not as fast. However, that meant that they were holding onto the rope that fewer amount of times, which I think was a really important factor in the game overall, because shoulders, wrists, necks, backs, like you said, from that pull, I think that was the biggest thing. People were just like, I hate this so much.
What is the mile per hour up on the Trollhagen rope?
I think it's like 8 or 9.
It's jarring. And that's the other thing. I feel like a big factor is how you arc your turn back up to get on the rope. I'm sure there was some strategy involved with that.
The berm at the bottom of the rope was legendary. And as you know, Late Night Friday attracts a specific crowd. And the light is not the best at that time. There were some people sending it off that berm, maybe unintentionally. So yeah, the arc was really, really, really big, and they were like really digging in, and that berm was like, 3 feet tall. It was crazy.
So 217 miles, it's got to be a record. Did we break any records here at the longest lap?
Great question, Chris. Great question. I don't think the records exist. So if you go and ask the internet and the robots, there's a lot of records for vertical feet in a 24-hour period, most of which are in the Alps. If you look, it will give you a very misleading calculation, taking that vertical feet and converting it to miles. But that is just a fake line from top to bottom. We're talking distance, and we can't find any records of distance on board in a single day, because the ethos of the longest lap is when you were on a rope tow, you were snowboarding the entire time, not on a chair. You're never stopping the action of boarding. So I think the categories that we set records in, broke records in, are yet to exist. And that's why if your friend's cousin works at Guinness Book of World Records, send them our way. We would really like to chat with them.
100%. That needs to be in the record book. A couple things I'd like to pitch. Bombhole live stream. I'd love to stream. I think this is.
Yeah. We're gonna need that.
We're gonna need a live stream of this.
And I think, unfortunately for myself, if Bombhole went there and did a live stream, we would need a participant.
Yep.
I think that falls in my department.
Yeah, Dixon as a competitor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just volunteer as tribute?
Yes, he did.
Yeah. Yep. Didn't even really have to argue with
we
him
can
over
bet
it.
on this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the possibilities are endless. It's a new category of event, and everyone was throwing ideas at us, and I was like, look, my rule is always with a brand new event is walk before you run. We had to prove that we could track mileage first and foremost, and now we've done that. So now pit crews, live streaming. We could deck people out as NASCAR vehicles. You could get your own sponsors. You know, you could be the Bombhole rider. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's a lot of options.
Yeah, it's endless. I'm curious. You know, to me, the foot cramps are huge. Anybody take any great lengths to ensure that their feet didn't cramp up?
There was some sock swap outs. There were some boot swap outs.
Wow.
There was just moments to let the dogs bark. So there was definite moments where people were stopping and letting them breathe. It was also, I would like to add, firm. It had rained a quarter inch the night before, and then it was
classic.
And then it was 20 degrees. So it was basically an Olympic downhill alpine course at that time also, which may have contributed to the speed and the mileage, So maybe that was a good thing that it was so brick. But there was jibbing happening, and then there was very little jibbing happening the rest of the day. The
other thing we didn't bring up about Java, you didn't have to stay strapped in, correct?
No.
Java chose to not unstrap for 16 and a half hours.
Holy shit.
Right?
Yeah.
No breaks?
That was her goal, was to stay strapped in, start to finish. Again, like you said, nobody asked anybody to do that, but that was her goal, and she did it. She's on another planet. I said, whatever the planet Wonder Woman is from, she's from that planet.
You got to ask restroom, not unstrapping. I have a couple questions around that.
Yeah.
I mean, is it just...
I cannot confirm nor deny that she squatted over on the woods. You're going to have to get her on the horn and ask.
I was wondering if it was
are diapers allowed?
Yeah, diaper. I was
sure
saying,
they're allowed.
Like astronauts, they just go in the suit.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
it's like
right?
you got to go
NASCAR
astronaut
F1
technique.
drivers do it too.
F1 drivers do it? Yeah, okay.
Now that the first is out of the way, oh man, the amount of people that want to be in this next year, and I'm like, I don't even know the max number and how we're going to vet people to be in this. But the leaderboard, they were all blind to their mileage too, because I wanted to keep it quiet so that they would just go. But I think maybe you guys can discuss, do we want to see mileage as it's happening?
Yes.
Do we want the riders to not know so that they don't give up? Do we want that extra edge to be I have a mile, I'm turning and burning right now?
It's a great question.
It's a great question.
It's a great. When I go to more so, my question really revolves around: do you guys test for performance enhancing drugs?
Excellent question, Chris.
We are unaffiliated with the testing protocol.
Okay.
So I would defer to someone else on that.
Okay, so we can get Dixon pumped up full of HGH and
we're gonna
anabolic
start working on
steroids
him.
and get him. He's going to look like a.
This is my healthy year.
Yeah.
So next January, I should be.
All right, that's incredible. So the podium, I guess the top male, top female, Java Jordan got first in the overall, and then is it Kyle Kennedy won the?
Yeah, Kyle Kennedy was behind her by about 4 miles. Also, Lord of the Ropes multi-champion as well. So if you have an event that you want to test, Kyle Kennedy will show up and will win an award.
Incredible. You know who I thought? I don't want to shame him too much, but I really thought he had a good chance at the win was Booty. He's a fitness athlete. What was going on with his mindset?
As his roommate and his number one fan, he did some reading the night before and was like, all right, so I think I can add satellites to my Garmin so it reads it better. And he got too techie and it screwed him over.
Overtech.
So he overteched. And his mileage was underreporting by half for the first 2 check-ins. And so at that point, he was like, I'm not mentally in the game. I'm just here for fun. So he really dropped off and he participated in other late night activities.
So had the data been being logged correctly, Booty would have been higher in the hunt, hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
Okay. All right. It's incredible. I love what you're doing over there, Marsha. It's funny. We got World Cups happening. There's like all these like really serious like Olympic qualifying events. Haven't even thought about talking about it. And we're like, we got to talk about longest lap.
Yeah.
That's what's really good in snowboarding. So
yeah,
good on you on that.
Thanks. Yeah, I think we spent $230 was the budget of this event.
Whew.
So
incredible.
That's actually just sorry to interrupt you. That's the exact price of Dixon's overweight baggage fee on our last trip we just took. It was $230. Yeah, we have the receipt. He didn't know that you couldn't bring a bag over 50 pounds. He brought an 80-pound bag where we just went to the East Coast.
Wow.
Yep.
Not my best move.
So you would have blown your whole budget had you hired Dixon to come be a part of this. So.
Come on, Dixon. Yeah, you don't need a big budget to run ridiculous events. Just got to have a lot of heart and a lot of people believing in silly ideas. Like the bomb hole. Thanks for believing in the silly idea. It worked.
Well, appreciate it. We'll be there next year. And thanks for taking the time to chat with us, Marsha.
Of course. Thanks, bomb hole. Talk to you soon.
See ya.
All right, let me tell you what I'm excited about, people. These Bubs Naturals Hydrate or Die hydration packs. We are hammering these things at the office all day long. I'm drinking these on the daily, staying hydrated, whether I'm just at work or I'm out getting after it on my snowboard. And one thing people should know is that 75% of Americans are dehydrated. You're talking about losing strength, focus, endurance. You can have some brain fog. So let's hear the science. Your body needs electrolytes. We're talking sodium, potassium, magnesium to actually pull water into your cells. That's where Bubs Hydrate or Die comes in. It's based on oral rehydration solution science, a blend of sodium and glucose that pushes hydration directly into your bloodstream fast. We're talking 2 to 3 times faster than water alone. That's not hype, that's actual data. So whether you're flying, you're climbing, you're drinking, you're working, or you're just up at altitude, you're losing more than you think when it comes to water. Hydrate or Die brings it back. We're talking 2,000 milligrams of electrolytes per pack, cane sugar only, no sketchy sweeteners, and it's NSF certified for sport. It's clean, tested, and made in the USA. And let me tell you something, this new formulation tastes really, really good. So hydration's not optional. It's the cheat code to keep going. Hydrate smart, hydrate clean, hydrate or die. Head on over to bubsnaturals.com, grab a box. Your muscles, your brain, and your send will thank you. It's Bombhole approved. Let's do this.
People, we are 2 events into the inaugural season of the Snow League, and the leaderboard is insane. We just saw Ayumu Hirano and the 14-year-old phenom Patty Zhao take the wins in China. I mean, that was ridiculous. But get this, they're not at the top of the leaderboards. No. Up top, we got Yuto Tatsuka for the men in number 1. And for the ladies, Sana Tomita. Every single run is a battle of the best, okay? The snowboarding is out of this world. And looking forward into the future, February 27th and 28th, at Buttermilk Aspen. That's the next stop. If you want to get tickets, you can head on over to thesnowleague.com, where you can also find full standings of the leaderboards and a quick recap of the China event. It's the halfway point, pressure's ramping up, the prize purse is huge. So head on over to thesnowleague.com for more information.
Okay, people. We're going to talk about what is one of my favorite products that I use on a daily basis, and that is the Turtlebox Ranger speaker. This thing I keep in my house. I listen to music on it every day. Here's what I like about it. It's got 12 hours of battery life. It's smaller than the other Turtlebox speaker, so you can bring it with you. It's got magnets on it. You're going golfing? Bing! Put it on the side of the golf cart. You got tunes all day long. It's also waterproof. So you can take this thing up on hill on a snowy day, blast some tunes in the parking lot, bring it out on the boat if you got one of those things. It's also drop, crush, and dust proof. It's got stainless steel attachment points, and it's perfect size to bring anywhere you want to go. So if you want to check out the Turtlebox Ranger, it's a great gift for the holidays, great gift for any loved one. Check it out at turtleboxaudio.com. All right, we're going to jump right into heater clips.
Heater clips. It's the new clips of the week.
Who sings that? That's a nice jingle.
Same guy that designed that board you got. You got the question wrong in trivia.
Yeah. How many did you get in trivia?
3?
I think you got 2. I have 2 by mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel like
2?
probably 2.
Pretty sure it was 2. I think you got a little carried away there.
I don't know about how many Dixon got right, but I think I got the most.
I think they were both you too.
Yeah, and you were
They
the
certainly
answer.
were.
All right.
Okay.
We got a great heater clip. First one, Marshawn Lynch, one of the greatest running backs of all time when snowboarding with Zeb Powell, which was a great video to watch. And he nollies a pair of skis. We're gonna need to run that back. Can we loop that?
Yeah, it's got a loop. Here
Okay,
it is.
so he, as you can see, he doesn't ollie him. He does a straight up Justin Benny nollie over the skis. This is on the bunny slope, and he also avoids ski patroller there.
Yeah.
But to me, this is one of the best clips we've seen in snowboarding. Is Marshawn Lynch blessing us
Better than most
a nollie.
at snowboarding.
Yeah,
Incredible.
Dixon, you think you can nollie those skis?
On my first day snowboarding, I had no chance.
Okay,
That's awesome.
No chance. You heard it.
Yep. All right, the next clip that we have is Ulrich Bodschlatter. Not sure if that's remotely close.
I think that
to his
is
name,
correct.
But he's I think he's trying to front flip nose pick. Gets a little bit stuck upside down. Lands directly on his back, putting an egregious bomb hole in the landing. Great caption. Just says, "Never let him know your next move."
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, keeping us guessing there.
Yeah.
Is that in the running for bomb hole of the year?
Yeah,
This
we got.
it's still early, but
Somebody should catalog that as bomb hole of the year. I will forget.
Can somebody get on that?
Yeah,
that'd be
Somebody.
me.
That'd be you. Yeah. Dixon, you start cataloging that.
Dixon, if you could put that in your phone and rate where it stands. Okay, next clip. Kevin Hart went snowboarding. Didn't know he snowboarded. It's just great to see. He's linking turns together. He's going heel side. He's going toe side.
Damn, he's got it.
What do you think about his fit?
I was going to ask the same thing. I think it's something.
Red pants, black and white jacket, bonnet on.
Yeah, nice.
Solid fit. Looks fine.
I told you tight pants were coming back.
Tight pants are coming back.
Kind of looks like LNP in the Rome video with those pants. He used to run red jeans that were pretty tight. Very similar fit.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, he looks good.
All right, next clip we got. We're going to jump into a Rene Renecongas clip. No stranger to heater clips. Rene just, it looks like
Totally.
a Finnish resort, maybe?
Very snowboardable obstacle there.
Yeah.
That was kind of a big gap getting in too.
Yeah. Full pull. Sure. All right, and our last clip of heater clips that we have is Su Ming, who I believe is goofy, so I think this is switch front side. And he's kind of doing like a butter takeoff, like a cab butter. 14 on that one.
That's nice.
And it's just interesting where these guys are taking slope style. You know, they've gotten so good that they can literally fakie ollie on a 80-foot
Jesus Christ.
jacker.
That's nice.
Going
That
like
one's hard to comprehend.
how fast are you going? 50?
Mach 10?
60?
Yeah, at least.
Like you're
Goodness
flying.
gracious.
Yeah, you might think you could hit that jump from here, but realistically, you pull up that thing, you're like, no, sir.
No.
Jacket flapper.
I mean, the jumps at Loon this weekend looked a little bigger, but no. Loon had some really big jumps.
They had a
set
step
up in
down
the-
that was large. I'll give
they
you
were-
that.
They were massive.
All right, that was it. That was heater clips.
That's what we got.
So we're going to keep it moving here. We're going to jump into other news. One thing that's new to us, Jake Cantor won the World Cup, his first World Cup win. He's officially qualified for the Olympics. By the time this comes out, because we're recording this before the locks open, I'm sure there'll be some more team announcements after the locks open, but he's a lock for the U.S. national team. And also in other news, Scott Stevens has switched from CAPiTA snowboards. Now he's riding 32 snowboards. So that's big news in snowboarding.
Dang.
Huge. And then we also have another team switch. Haldor Helgeson officially joined Battalion. So I think Lobster's no more. And you got good people over there. Ethan Morgan, that's his boy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a shoe-in right there.
It's a shoe-in.
Yeah.
Great fit.
Other sponsor news, Scotty James went to Giro.
Oh,
Saw that.
Yeah. New goggles.
And I watched the Hirano Brothers documentary. It was really cool. Have you guys seen that?
No.
Yeah. I didn't know those guys were raised like at a skate park and basically bred insane skateboarders. And their dad had a skate park that they was their business and everything. And these kids are born and bred to rip and shred. It was really cool. Cool documentary, so highly recommend watching that.
Where can you see it? Where can you watch it?
It's on Monsters YouTube.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Yep. And I think Skin made it. So shout out Skin. He did a really good job on that.
Sick.
And the last thing I have in other news is a recent video 686 curveball dropped. The General, you've been ranting and raving about this thing. Why don't you take the floor?
Yeah.
It's a great video. You know, it was cool to obviously Keegan and BMO. BMO's, I gotta say, he's my favorite snowboarder right now. I just love watching him ride.
Yeah.
Best style. But anyways, it was cool. No, they hit a bunch of sick old Tahoe spots that we used to hit back in the day. So it was rad to see that. And, you know, just the timing of the year, the timing of the drop, early January, just like I'm frothing for POW. Have not had a POW day yet. So refreshing to see, you know. I know a lot of like heater rail movies coming out, but got me psyched to ride and, you know, get in the mountains.
You know who did have a POW day? Dixon over here at Loon.
Up at Loon?
Yeah, POW day.
I had a board for it. I was
Yeah, I got the POW board.
You know what? With Curveball, it felt like the new guard kind of when I was watching it. You know, shoeing in the new guard. You know, you got BMO in there. Keegan Switchback Rodeo at Baker.
Yeah, that was
certified.
You know, and they were hitting the famous. There's like a coveted zone out there. I'm not going to say the name of it, but they were hitting the famous road gaps and just seeing those old spots. There's a BMO hits the cliff that Lando has a cover on in that zone, which is like super cutty, tight landing. It was awesome. You know, they got a skier clip in there too. Parker.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
PMAC as well.
Yeah, PMAC's got some clips. Dara's got
Nice.
clips. Mason Jar. So
Solid vid.
super sick. Loved it. Loved every minute of it.
Yeah. What about you, Dixon? Did you watch it?
Yeah, I thought it was good.
What's speed?
What kind of data you got for us?
I'm
Can I
bad
get a
at
breakdown?
remembering stuff after the fact. I gotta watch it.
Do you think
then I
watching
can-
it at 1.75 is any issues with comprehension? No.
I could.
How's the soundtrack at 1.75? Out of curiosity.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's just sped up a little bit.
Yeah.
But
Really?
it's good.
I got a technical question. Okay. So when you replay a clip back in your head from the video and maybe when you're pondering, is it in real time or is it in sped up?
It would be in real time, I guess. In my
It's
head.
in
How?
So
'Cause
you
you've never seen it
envision
in
it
real
in
time.
real time, but
You've never seen it in real time, though.
You've inputted it. You've scanned it.
He's
your LiDAR.
calculated the real time.
Your LiDAR took it in at 175.
I reckon.
Input 1.75, output
Right
1.
there. Yeah.
I think what we're realizing is also when it comes to consumption, Lizard kind of brought this to our attention, is that, you know, you're a consumer in the sense that like whatever you're ingesting, be it food, be it a Long Island iced tea, be it a video, you are going to do it at a rapid volume, rapid pace.
Yes.
And you're going to do it efficiently. And it's going to be, it's probably going to be an egregious portion.
He's focused on maximizing.
Maximizing efficiency.
Yeah.
And then you have all types of time. when you do things.
What are you doing with the leftover time?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Just consuming more?
Yeah, just watching more.
Swimming laps.
Yeah. Swimming laps, yeah. Just,
Swimming.
Did we ever come up with a tally of French toast slices consumed on entire trip?
I think we said pushing 20.
Pushing 20.
Around 20 or so.
How many breakfasts? 3?
We had a breakfast buffet for the listeners.
Yeah.
So you could go up and you could take
in.
as many pieces of French toast as you like. Now, walk us through the average intake on the French toast.
Go ahead, take it from
I think the normal morning was probably 2 scoops of eggs, a scoop or 2 of potatoes, 4 sausage links, probably another 4 pieces of bacon, and then another at least 3 French toast. If not, for the last day, I had finally figured it out, and I got a sweet plate with French toast only, and then a savory plate with like the eggs and the meats and such.
Yeah, you kind of ate in phases.
Yeah.
There was definitely more than one trip to buffet per day, right?
Oh yeah.
Kind of found that sweet spot on day.
I would
day
like
3.
to point out that, after drinking those 2.5 Long Island iced teas the previous night, Dixon wasn't feeling too great. Stomach not doing too hot down there. But then the next morning, he has these 8 French toast slices and whatever else was on the savory plate. He said he was feeling about the same.
Yep.
About the same as 2.5 Long Island iced teas. Just got him feeling real good.
Again, the Long Island iced teas went down like that.
Yeah.
And then you have so much more time when you
drink
consume,
more Long Island
when you
iced tea.
consume the Long Island iced tea in that rapid of a rate. It frees up a lot of time.
Now, does making eye contact with Chris while you drink it, does that help it go down quicker?
No, if anything, it makes it worse. I'll probably end up laughing, and then, as we saw this morning, if I'm mid-drink and I start laughing, it could end bad.
Yeah, we did see our first laugh puke.
Yeah,
today.
that's why we got the trash can next to him, folks.
Yep, that was big. Yeah,
Chris, there was something else on the trip that we didn't bring up that I'd like to dive into.
Okay.
I believe you showed your wife an old spot of yours that you visited.
Yep.
Maybe walk us through that.
Yeah, so I wanted to show the family, show a little Chip, his dad. I wanted to relive some of the old days out on the battlefield, relive some glory days. Some glory days.
Yeah.
So we're back in my hometown. We're driving by and see the Samarino Drive. For any street dogs listening, no, it's a zone that holds goods in central Massachusetts. So I said, I think I'm going to pull off here. Wife visibly annoyed.
Yeah.
Not happy
Did
with
you
the
tell
choice.
her what you were doing, or you just said it just like that?
I said, I'm going to show Chip Dad's old stomping grounds. And pulled up to what I would call a triple kink. It's got 3 downs and 2 flats. Got out of the car. It's the one I front boarded in the on the Swallowtail.
With that board.
With that board. My Ender and Get Real. Also switchback lipped it. Just kind of just nostalgia alley,
Yeah.
Parked by it. Family wasn't really interested in getting out of the car. Really even looking at it for that matter.
Yeah.
So mainly significantly more annoyed than they were before I went to the spot. So
Now, is this Chip and Britt are both?
Chip and Britt, yep.
They're both upset with you.
Yeah, they're both just completely annoyed and unimpressed, really. So needless to say, it was a win all across the board for the family. Dad got to relive some days on the battlefield. So anybody out there that's driving around with their family and there's a handrail, it's a bit of a detour.
You're gonna want to show them.
You're gonna want to show your wife, your husband, whoever it is, and just kind of. You'll really win them over.
Yeah,
maybe a first date. Hey, you want to go check out this rail I slid?
There's a couple over here. We could spend all day out there.
It's true. Yep. So that was a win.
That's beautiful.
All across the board. The whole trip was a win. I really liked you and Lizards as a duo. It was really fun.
Yeah, for the listeners, they felt like they were best friends by the end of the trip.
Yep. The highlight also too, which we kind of touched on, but I had a sliding scale. Lizard was giving Dixon so much shit the entire trip that I thought that Dixon might break. I thought we may break him. And he got to, I said 0 to 10.
Yeah.
Like, let's check in. 10 being like, I'm a broken man. This is too much. 0 being like, I'm a pig in the mud. I'm doing great.
Yeah.
The highest we got to was 0.5.
Yeah.
And then after the Long Island, it dropped down to a 0.25. That was the lowest we got.
Yep.
And then the next morning, I thought Lizard had a great take. Maybe you could repeat it.
Yep. He said he was. He said he was just happy that robots could have feelings.
because here at the Bomb Hole, we have this theory that Dixon is actually AI and quite possibly a robot, because you can put this on the Mount Rushmore of Dixon moments, but for the first 2 weeks, nobody saw him eat food.
Yeah, y'all didn't think that I ate
anything.
food.
No, like we were like, I don't know that Dixon eats. You know, he just would come in, sit at the desk, do the thing, and then leave. So yeah, we have a theory that
he does eat. For the record, he eats approximately 9 slices of French toast a morning.
Boy, did we learn
of plus 3,000 calories.
Boy, did we learn.
Boy, does he eat.
Yep. Yep. So I think it's been a good show. We'll keep it short and sweet.
Yeah.
Favorite moments? Did you have a good show, Dixon? You still nervous?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are you at now?
Probably down to a 6 or so.
Down to a 6.
But yeah, doing good. Had a blast.
Yep. Anything else you'd like to share before we wrap it up?
Yeah.
Not that I can think of.
What'd you think of Avatar?
That was pretty good. The new one. It felt a lot like the second movie, kind of, but it was still pretty good.
Let me see your phone. Pull out the movie ratings. That's something we got to get into. This is insane. This is insane. I actually almost forgot about
we got on
this.
some movie talk on the trip, and Dixon proceeds to pull out this list here.
Explain what this list is.
I don't have a letterboxd. I'm not against it for any reason. I just never got on, so I just have a notes app filled with movies that I have either watched or should watch at some point.
Have you tallied how many you've watched on here ever?
I have not.
Okay.
It's probably a decent bit.
Yeah.
But
it's a lot.
So
it's a
the ones without emojis I have not watched, and then we have a red X means I didn't like it. A blue M means it was mid, and then a green check means that I did like it.
Chris, why don't you walk us through some of these movies that you're
He's
seeing
got some
there?
decent, like right here. We got Remember the Titans, check. Right, Goodfellas, check. Obviously, those are good.
Yep, of course.
Scarface, mid.
Mid, blue M.
That's not a good take in my opinion.
Yeah.
We have Citizen Kane, mid. Big Lebowski, mid.
Whoa.
Sorry.
That's egregious. White Man Can't Jump, new, check. White Man Can't Jump, OG, check. Again, better than Big Lebowski.
Differentiate the two.
The Italian Job, mid. Star Wars Episode 4, mid. I mean, there is it's thousands. You can just scroll for days. The Negotiator, check. But the mids, some of these mids are really.
Now,
No Country for Old Men.
For the listeners, how long has this list been in accumulation?
It's probably at least 3 or 4 or 5 years, maybe somewhere in that range. Maybe a little.
I
longer,
admire
I'm
the
not
commitment to the list. I'm curious if there's any sort of organization to this list, or if there's just
Is it alphabetical or
no? It's just
in order you thought about it.
Yeah, chronological.
You got a lot of movies to go.
Yeah.
Never seen Wet Hot American Summer, huh?
It's on the list though.
It's on the list.
It's on the list.
I tried to watch Belly the other night before the trip. Couldn't get it to load.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not.
Where does Predator stack up?
Never seen it.
Never seen Predator. Put that on the list.
What about when I told you to go home and watch something about Mary?
I went home and watched something.
Where is it stacked? You got too many lists.
I think there's a check.
Is it check?
Right now, I'm really hoping there's a check right now.
He gave it a check just because.
That's kind of when we discovered he was.
I did, in fact, give it an M. Sorry.
That's when we discovered he was 1.75 in everything.
Yeah.
And we were like, and you were appalled at how do you consume comedy in 1.75, because comedy is all about timing and cadence.
That's no wonder he thought something about Mary's mid, because the timing's all fucked up from the comedy. That's an egregious take. Something about Mary is a fantastic movie.
It was kind of weird. It was, I thought it was, it's a whole movie about how hot Cameron Diaz is. And they're not wrong, but it still was a little weird. Devil Wears Prada, 2 checks.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that's great.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
It makes sense, though. You got to get through maybe 5,000 movies in your lifetime. The 1.75, it's going to get you there a little quicker. Do you know what the stats are on how much time you save, like maybe per hour?
I think you save 26 minutes per hour.
Where do you put all this saved? Did we already say that?
Yeah, we could cover it again.
Can you really save time? Because I can't save time.
I don't bank it. I just kind of keep spending. Really. It just kind of exists at 0 in the bank and 0 spent.
Now, when you get a music album, like let's just say, new, I heard you talking about the ASAP Rocky album that you're excited that's coming out. Are we putting that in at 1.75 just to kind of get through it, just kind of consume it as quick as possible?
No, that'll be regular time.
Oh, music's regular speed.
Thank God.
Okay.
Well, there's no setting on Spotify to speed up. So,
If there was, would you?
probably not. I would consider
Probably.
it maybe, but I'm gonna say a soft no right now at least. We'll see.
All right.
May change.
This show is officially derailed, but we covered some big stuff. Favorite moment of the show,
did it.
Dixon? Did you have a
Did
favorite
it.
part of the show?
Mammoth top 5. was a blast. Shout out Mammoth.
Yep. Silk, favorite moment?
Winning trivia for sure. Yeah.
Seth?
Yeah, I'd have to double down on Silk winning trivia.
What about the
thanks.
for the listeners that don't know your
Oh yeah, we haven't acknowledged.
maybe explain
Seth's-
what your set looks like too.
Yeah, it's a little chuggy. Yeah. I had to
learned that
I
term
had to
from
dress
your
it up
son?
a little bit. Yeah, I just figured,
That's a new
God,
gen
yeah.
term. Hold on.
You can't just drop a new vocab
You
word
can't just drop chuggy. Why?
from an entire generation below you.
We're not chuggy gen. That's from your son.
well,
You got that from your son, right? Chuggy.
What does that mean?
We rented this Airbnb a couple years ago.
Yep.
And it had all this like live, love, laugh, and all this like crazy like decor. And I was like, what is that? What is that decor that is everywhere? And I looked it up and it was chuggy.
Yeah, that's the new gen word for like corny.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Oh shit.
And that is
missed that
exactly
one.
what I got going on here. That's what I wanted.
Okay.
That's what I wanted to bring to this group chat was some chugginess. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know if that's how you use it, but actually, going back.
Let us know in the comments if Seth used that right.
A little late.
For all the children in the comments.
I want to go back to the favorite moment of the show. Although the Silk winning trivia was
Well, you're just
definitely
you're just gonna
top
say that was your
two,
favorite and then take
but
it back?
I think
Top two.
I think my favorite moment of the show is when Dixon busted out that framed herself.
Yeah, that was it. That was it.
I goes
Good
down
call.
just
I
because.
accept. I accept.
Can I actually change mine also?
Yeah.
To set same.
The chuggy. Yeah, the chuggy. This show just keeps getting better.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for everybody that's listening. Dixon, I feel like you're our guy for taking
Yeah,
everybody
Dixon's
out
our
of the
boy.
show. Why don't you throw a bow on
Can you
this
do it
thing?
in 1.75 for us?
Yeah. Let me take a deep breath here. Thank you to everybody listening. Thank you to our amazing sponsors. Thank you to our amazing Patreons who we didn't submit any questions for because this was a really last minute thing. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. You can also hype this video because we're below 500K subs. If you see that, press that button. Besides that, I'm going to go pee in the urinal right now. Everybody have a good one. Over now from Bumhole.